Hello YouTube and welcome back to mine and Pete's YgoPro replays. This is the third video in this installment. Music today, the next lot of music is basically from a band from way back in the early 2000s called Hijinks. They were actually from Southampton. The album was called One Imaginary Faith. Just thought I'd put that out there for the guys. I haven't heard anything from these guys in a while, but they were pretty decent and they were quite good, and we've actually played with these guys a few times in London actually. So yeah, me and InuPete talking about anime and stuff. Anything new that you've been watching at all, Pete, or anything like that?
Oh, what the hell did I watch? I did watch something. It was a little while ago. All I've done is new Metal Gear Rising. I've been playing that. My friend Tom kind enough to lend it to me, and I'm not great at the game. Once again, I'm an average player. Like, I'm just literally average. Like, you just got everyday run-of-the-mill person. Like I said, I've done it on normal and hard. I run it very hard, but I'm just running through normal. Just give myself a bit of a break. I will do it on very hard, and at some point do it on. I can't remember the hardest mode called Revengeance or Reverence, whatever the fucking game is called. I never bloody remember. But yeah, that, and I've got back into Mass Effect 3 multiplayer as well. But apart from, like, as for anime and manga, nothing really great. I've been trying to catch up to One Piece. I'm really far behind with One Piece. Like, they've only just got Frankie on their team, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. If you're like, dude, they've only just got Frankie on their team. Well, yeah, I've only really kind of just got into it. So, I read it for a couple of hours and I take a break for something else. I'm one of these people, I don't like to kind of have a repetitive thing. I think it's also why I'm not good at one certain game. Like, I'll play Metal Gear Rising.
You get bored of it too quickly and you go on to another game.
It's not necessarily bored, I just like the rotation. I suppose in a sense it is bored, I suppose. I like the rotation, I'll play that. And then I might go from the extreme of playing an Xbox to playing Diablo 3 on my PC. And then I'll go to playing Naruto on my GameCube. Or I'll put my PlayStation 2 on and play Persona 3. You know, I just rotate my game. Where there might be something to go, oh, I play right and I'm good at it. Well, then good for you. I'm not an amazing gamer. I've never said I'm amazing at one specific game. I'm just average. I enjoy playing it, you know? I play them for fun.
Yeah, well, my gaming experience is pretty much the same, you know. I got to a point where I was getting very good at World of Warcraft, stopped playing for about 6 months, came back in, and basically I was back to being average again, do you know what I mean? So, it just comes down to it, you know, it depends on what sort of circumstances you're in. You know, if you play something consistently every week in, week out, you're always going to get better as time progresses. Say, for instance, like League of Legends, when I was playing that every day, with Chris, Joel, Justin, and a few other friends that do play it, I was getting better and better at reading movements, you know, reading certain characters. I stopped playing for a couple of months. I come back to the game and I'm back to how I used to be, very defensive, very sort of like, you know, Chris will be very aggressive and he's going in for the kill, and I'm always coming up behind. You know what I mean? I'm too far behind to make too much of an impact. Whereas that time where I was playing a lot more, I was able to contribute more to it and he'd get more kills, that sort of thing, you know? So the more you play it, the better you become, the more you can do all sorts of different shenanigans with it. But again, it just depends on what you do, really, doesn't it? So if you were to spend a lot more time on, say, Mass Effect 3, you would spend a lot more time on Mass Effect 3, you would get better. Simple as that. Do you know what I mean? So you get to learn your character, your class better, and play better. Oh no, you overlay for Zen mains here. Just wondering what you was doing there. I thought you was creature swapping.
Zen mains, the only wind up the only decent wind up that you use outside of all wind up there.
Yeah, the other one's kind of sucky, really. You need
People
one
like, oh, like, he's so hard to get out, he's 3 and 3. A lot of my decks had 3-star monsters.
Who says he's hard to get out? Come on. Tour guide, 3, bang.
That's I'm talking about dudes that aren't hardcore players making tour guides, you know. Oh, poor Black, yeah. He's not used, but he's not that great. He can just get rid of him.
Yeah, and obviously bouncing back can also do it as well, but if you kill it 3 times, it doesn't do anything.
Kill it 3 times or something, yeah. Which I've done before.
Yeah, I've done it before.
When Stu had his wind-up deck, killed it 3 times, it was gone.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, you do it, mate.
You have to kill it 3 times. I think one of them was in the Dark Arms effect. When you use Dark Arms effect to get rid of 1 card, and then I smashed it with the Dark Arms and smashed it something else. Excuse me.
So, yeah, the mangas I've been reading as well have been quite limited as well. I've not really been reading much in terms of mainstream manga. I've been reading things like Umino. Let me try and pronounce it correctly because I always get it wrong. Umi no Misaki. It's all right. It's a bit of a weird one. I read it basically to see how it finishes. Freezing I quite like. It's quite a good one if you want to check something new out in terms of manga. Freezing is quite good. Also, I read Rosio to Vampire 2, and obviously I've read all the Rosio to Vampire, the first lot.
Yeah, I need to read that.
There's another one I've been reading called Prison School. That's okay actually. It's quite amusing. That's quite funny, that one. Well worth reading, and obviously probably one of the best American manga writers out there, Mega Tokyo and Fred Gallagher. Awesome, still as funny as hell, really good.
You know what I read the other day, so you just remind me, the other day I read Saber Marionette J, the first book.
Oh yeah, I watched that one a lot. Yeah, I read that. I actually thought that's probably one of the exceptions that I have when it comes to manga and anime. I actually preferred the anime to the manga for that. Saber Marionette J. Just pure preference. It just didn't seem to fit. As well as things like Dragon Ball did for me. You know what I mean? I love Saber Marionette J manga, the anime, sorry. And the manga, I was kind of like, It did give you a lot more though. The manga does obviously give you a much more of a story, an in-depth story look. But yeah, I much prefer the anime for that one. What's the other ones I've been reading?
As well, you might have heard of it, Gaz. Is it Nihoshi? I can't remember, but it's basically like it's mostly focused around there's about 3 or 4 girls go to like school. It's all comical. And there's also one as a professor, and she makes like a robot. She's got like a big key on her back. She's got usually a cat that talks as well.
I think I've heard of it, but
I remember Nicola showed it to me once again before. Like loads of people watching it. Once again, like this is the thing I have. One thing I'll say, I have a problem with people with anime manga. I'll say to them, I've just watched, watch it, and then come on down the line, dude, amazing anime, what's it called? Yeah, I know, I've seen it. When did you see it? Like 5 months ago. So it just come out. It's been out for 5 months. No, it just come out. No, it came out 5 months ago, I watched it. No, it's just come out now. So, well, do you want me to just play by play of all the fucking episodes I've seen? Or the thing of like, or the, oh, I should have watched it, it's really good. Everyone does it. They always go like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm honest, as I said, I'm more of a manga reader than I am an anime watcher. But when it comes down to those sort of things, I normally just go, yeah, it might be good, but I'm not going to watch it. The other one I would recommend is Ubel Blatter. That one I liked quite a lot. It was actually Ubel Blatt, but it's well worth reading. I don't actually know if there is any anime for it. No idea, but it's a good one to read and it's a good one to look out for. We're actually coming to the end of this duel soon as well. I think that one there, we was actually in the middle of talking to Tom, and I sort of skipped the turn where I was waiting for other things to happen. That's why I did that. So I attacked it at 4K and win the last duel. That is the last replay. Thank you very much for watching. As always, thank you very much for watching. Have a very good day. you know, me and Pete are manga fans, so if you want us to talk about other mangas and things like that, if you want, you know, we've done kind of quite a big general broad sweep of the mangas that we watch and listen to and read and things like that, but there are a few things that we both differ in terms of our own preferences for manga and stuff. And yes, so as always from me and you, Pete, thank you very much for watching. Pete, do your usual stuff. Rate, subscribe and all that good stuff.
Yeah, comment. Yeah, basically with our videos, comment, rate, subscribe. Best way for us to just like I say, I wouldn't mind getting out there, but I'm not saying like we have to be anything big. It would be just nice to have like some people that actually like watch our stuff and enjoy it. I mean, and once again, if there's anything that you don't like, just be honest. Just say I don't. I mean, if there's like conversation, if you're like, oh, I don't like when you guys go off topic when there's a duel, I'd rather talk about the duel. It's fine. If you're like, oh, you and Gash used to do a thing where you can talk about stuff like have a picture on the screen or have like, I don't know, one of us on the camera talking to each other about whatever. I mean, give us input. Give us what you want to see, what you want to talk about. You know, and just throw our videos around to people as well, please.
Basically, Pete's asking you to pour us out. That's what he's asking.
In a sense.
Well, I don't mind. At the end of the day, I'm one of these people that will just go with the flow. If you guys do like the videos, as Pete said, please do comment and subscribe, rate, whatever you want. And right at the end of the video, you've got a bit of Vandal Hearts music to finish the video off. So I think that's a good finish to the video, don't you, Pete?
More or less, yeah. No, not
yeah.
More or less, yeah, that is.
Vandal Hearts for the win. And as always, from
yeah.
myself and InuPete, we will see you soon.